to everybody out there in Providence, Southside.
Here.
West End, what's good? What's good? Chad Brown.
Good. My killers up in Johnston was good. Go up to Jay. My dangerous murderers out there in West Warwick doing up the dub.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out, yo, Douglas Ave.
Hartford and Matt, what up? What up? What's good?
The whole city in a whole, man. How is everybody doing, man?
Shit, living good.
We're doing great.
Now, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling good? Fresh like new money? I see y'all with the fresh new Buck shirt on.
I mean,
You check me out.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Fresh.
some lint on it.
Yeah. Well, she got My bad, I didn't iron them. My bad.
Shit, man. But we're going to get into a couple of things. We got a special guest out in the hallway. You've been waiting on blast for you, waiting for us to introduce we got Dale Culver from LOL Saturday.
Oh,
One of the most
my
funniest
brother
men in town. So put your hands together for my man Dale Culver. Dale, put your hands together.
If you ain't clapping, what the hell you doing? Oh yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, no, we just kicked him off.
What's up, everybody? What's up,
He
everybody?
introduced you, kicked him off.
All right, Brother Dale, for all the fans that have, God forbid, anybody have never seen your act before, tell me a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the comedy game.
Man, I've been in the game for a little while, man. I'm a kind of a dynamic comic, very observational. I like to be the background to what's going on right now, right? I feel like, if you look back at a society and you want to know what's going on, you want to look at the artists, right?
Sure.
So when I'm going, you're going to know, like, yo, this is what was going on. You listen to what he's saying, you're going to know what was going on at that time.
Exactly.
They're leaving a record. So it's like the hieroglyphs. So hieroglyphic comedy.
I like that.
I love it too.
Facts. You gotta talk about what's reflecting the times, of course.
Oh my goodness. How could you not, right?
No, exactly, with everything that's going on. Matter of fact, I'm glad I saw you, man. How did you feel about the clown show that we saw on Tuesday?
Oh my God. I was so excited, man. I had my week all planned out. I was like, okay, first of all, I didn't know it was going to be a clown show.
Yeah.
I thought we were really going to have a good debate and have some good candidates and figure out where we wanted to go with this country.
That's a funny joke.
And then I was going to watch the basketball game the next day. And I don't know which one was worse. The blowout on the court or the blowout on the stage. I have no idea.
that's facts.
Yeah, that court wasn't looking nice.
Yes. Man, it was bad.
And so I'm glad that you did stop by too because your kids are still in school, right? How you doing with that?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good, man. It's
you got
much
smart
easier.
kids.
It's much easier.
Oh, you got smart kids. That's all.
You know what it is? Let me tell you something. I learned something. My wife's Asian, right? And a lot of people be like, yo, Asian kids be smart. But I know the secret now because my wife's Asian. They're just regular kids. But my wife will beat they asses. my son jokes. He's like, yo, like if you get an A, that's like a A minus or a B plus. That's like an Asian F.
Yeah.
So they just whip their asses. That's all it is.
All right.
Wow, so they like us.
Harder.
They look like just like you.
Yeah, they like us.
My oldest one looks just like you.
Oh, no, that's great.
Yeah.
But no, they still hard-headed though.
Yeah.
That's the part.
Right.
I'm a teacher now, and they being hard-headed. That's not.
I got it easy this year. I don't have that same, you know what I mean? Because they're older. That's why. I got teenagers. I got a 15 and 13. I've been there. I'm smooth sailing.
No, for real. 5 more years. 5 more years.
I can sleep late. All I got to do is make sure that I got to open my eyes and see if the light's on. that means I got up and got to class.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
That's facts, man.
That's good though.
Can I ask a quick question? Where have you been, Jonathan?
Shit, man. I just been in the cut quarantining, man. I've been trying to get a set, man, but every time, man, we be going out to New York to see my grandpa.
Okay.
Shit.
Because I was asking Colin about you. He's like, yeah, man, Jonathan, he don't play with this corona stuff. He be in the crib with his mask on.
No, that's a fact. I sleep with that shit. Yo, man, that ain't no joke, man. I knew like maybe about 3-4 people that died from it.
Yeah.
So, it kind of like you really want to take that serious.
Okay.
And then you be around so many people that don't take it
Yes,
serious.
yes. I'm
You know
glad
what I'm
to see you
saying?
guys see you got the mask on. I like that. Actually, it was funny when you hit me up to do the show. I was debating. I was like, I didn't want to say no. And then I seen a clip of the show, and everyone had masks on. And I texted you back and said, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Exactly.
we got people around us that we care about. So, you know what I mean? Hand sanitizer. Word.
We got the spray.
That's a Wingo mask.
Squirt.
You get me.
Word.
You get me.
I get
I
you.
walk around with that thing. It's just like me.
And by the way, congratulations for closing out the show at LOL Saturdays a couple weeks ago.
Thank you.
Can we talk?
Sister!
Can we talk about that a little bit though? Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yes,
All right, I'm gonna go there.
Yes,
okay?
I need you to.
Now, some people, and I'm gonna set this up. I'm not gonna say any names because it ain't about that. But I really enjoyed the conversation. I think it's an important conversation that we had. So I want to bring this up and just talk a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But some people felt like you headlining was too early for you because you're young in the game.
Oh, yes.
Now
I
you
heard.
obviously know how you. So you heard. So you
Oh, yeah.
obviously know how we feel because we wanted to see it happen. My response to that was, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, whether she's ready, not, whatever. You're thinking about the wrong thing. We're not gonna get anywhere if we don't help each other and we don't give each other opportunity.
Exactly, and that's one thing that y'all always done, and that's why I'm so grateful. Y'all always have my gratitude. Like, that was a big moment for me. Like,
And
I know how big that is.
And I told him, I said, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you what Duchess is doing right now. She's at home. She's putting in that work. She's practicing. She's working out her routine. She's gonna come on Saturday, and she's gonna do a great job because I know she's putting in the work.
Oh, yes.
Was that what you was doing?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I was looking at all the old stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna bring that back.
Of course.
I'm gonna bring this back. Oh yes,
Bring
this
some
is
greatest
making it.
hits.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh
Yep.
yes. These 2 years of grinding. Oh yes, it's all coming out right now on this stage.
And it showed.
Yes.
And it showed.
Yes,
And
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You can't get nowhere if you don't take a chance, man. And you know what it was? It wasn't about you. It was about them not feeling that could be them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there was a block that they had. Well, I can't do this. Why is she able to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But then that's when I'm not you. You not me. We ain't walk. My shoes are big.
They
It's
are
hard to
big.
walk in,
Literally
boo-boo.
and-
Like, you know.
No, that's a fact.
And that's how I take it, and I just take it and I run with it. But then it shows me like who like really got me, because at the end of the day, like when I heard that coming out, and I'm like, yo, I was just telling my grandma I thought this was a little too early. Like I wasn't gonna tell you niggas, grandma, they wasn't playing. That Facebook wasn't nothing. They really said I was headlining. That Facebook post, I was thrown off. Like, huh? Like, yes, that was my face when I found out. Whoa. Wait, I'm headlining? But, oh, shoot, I'm about to take this and run with it. I ain't about to let this chance go. And I swear for Lord, I thank y'all all the time for it. I thank you.
what grandma say?
Oh, my grandma said, you better go ahead and kill it and leave me out of it.
Like every family member says.
She said, leave me and my baby daddies
Whoever we're talking,
alone.
I wasn't
Awesome.
even there.
That's awesome.
I wasn't even there, but you gotta give someone the opportunity to shoot their shot.
Yeah, the shine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you want to baller block that? Like, that doesn't, because someone gave them a shot. You know?
Yeah, I think that has, like Dale said, it has to do more with them. That's like an
it's
internal thing.
Too much
you
ego.
know?
It's too much ego, and that's the one thing I've got off of my sister over here. Is she has no ego about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, none whatsoever, man. Like, she's the most humblest, hardworking. Like, she out here trying to get it. You know, so why would you want to, especially a black woman, man? Why in the way these days and times are? You want to try to baller block the sister? I question your blackness, whoever it was. I don't even know who said what.
He just put it out there,
Yeah.
nigga. Put it out on work.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I got you.
ride with you niggas. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's 100%. Especially black women that had enough.
Pushing my slipper. How'd you know to play that song? I swear everybody was in my inbox. Oh, you told him to play the Nana song? You told him to play the Nana song?
Wow. All right, okay. There's even a story behind that. Man, the more you ask, the more you know. Check this out. Someone recommended that I play WAP for you. I played the lyrics. I don't really listen to it like that. I played the lyrics, and the first words were like, was it, there's hoes in this house? I said to myself, I'm not playing that. That's not what this sister is.
Yeah, no.
So the song that I did play, honestly, I just went down the list and found something I thought was right.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was until you told me, and I played that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
spirit took you right there.
How am I
because
gonna- how am I-
everybody knows me for that song.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, yeah, aw, snap. What's my name, guys? What's the name?
That shit just
Nana.
worked out.
You know Nana's my alter ego. That's the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Stage songs.
I couldn't play.
I was like,
that.
oh, wait. Oh, shit. Lord, let the slut slip out. Let's keep her in there, Nana. No, Duchess is on stage. Duchess here. Yeah.
Okay, so I chose something slutty, but just not as. Is
Oh,
that what
no,
it was?
No, that was slutty. You chose the slutty. That was.
I gotta get a
slutty
better
on-
playlist.
Yeah, that was like, whoa.
I was-
about to go in there and wake the damn mic. What the hell's about to happen over here?
I'm about to awaken the demon out of
I was trying to keep it clean, but I saw you.
You tried your best.
I tried my best.
You did what you could.
I tried my best.
You did great.
Hey,
Because
she gonna shake
everybody
ass.
there
She
was
gonna
like,
shake ass.
he knows you. I was like, no, he don't.
You know what? I've been dying to ask you, brother Dale.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5 comics?
You know me by now not to ask a question like
Yo,
that.
we had him on the podcast, and
what
we
I
asked
say?
him that.
What I
I
say?
watched
And he
that
said he didn't
one.
have one.
Yeah.
Hold on, right?
You know why? Cause
Himself.
you know why?
Yeah, right.
I try to look at people like differently. Like, put it this way: if someone says top 5, they're gonna give you 5 people that we're all gonna give the same 5 people. What does that mean? That means those 5 people are pushed to you by the media. So when you think of a top 5 comic, you think of this person, and you're discrediting all the other 7 billion people in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I try not to play
get
that
that
game, man.
perspective.
You
Yes, sir.
gotta take anybody as an individual, man, and give other people opportunity. Of course, I like these people. You're gonna bring up those people that's gonna be in your top 5. I see them, I like them, I watch them, I appreciate them.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna just sit here and say this is my top. Even with music, this and that, you know.
Nah,
If this is your top 5, then you don't give anybody else a chance to make some music that you enjoy.
I see what you
So
mean.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a mindset.
With me, I think like top 5 to me, like, you know, it just means like who you gravitate more. You know what I'm saying? Like you listen to everybody. Like I'm very subjective, but like your 5 is like the people that you probably like, they're like your go-tos. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that like you resonate with a lot,
Like
or
if
you kind of see yourself in them a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if you was like gonna go on a trip and say you going to Philadelphia and you have to play the one zone stand up, who you gonna play?
I mean, I would definitely play people that are like current. You know, Chris Rock has got something I haven't heard. You know, I would catch up on that. I got a long ride. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I think I listened to Chappelle's, but he probably got a couple out there. But you know, I listen to Rock, Chappelle, of course, everybody. But I'll say this, right? I'll give Eddie Murphy props for. I think he might have been the first person I ever seen actually do it. Like I've actually seen do comedy. And then, like, I love his movies. I know he got some dumb ones, but I love it. But even his dumb ones are pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Except Norbit.
You didn't like Norbit? Oh man, we gonna fight, bro. Man, that's my shit. Now, if you said Pluto Nash, I would have dapped you up. Even he didn't like Pluto Nash.
Was that the movie where he was inside of somebody?
No, that's me, Dave. That's the other way.
That wasn't too bad. Like I had to really watch it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like wow, that shit's nerdy. That wasn't too bad.
Me,
man.
Dave.
That shit's so nerdy, man.
Inside of them.
Word. That sounded kind of nasty.
No.
And then it's Bill Cosby, man. With what he did with the Cosby Show and Different World and all that.
What
I
a
was
segue,
one
though.
of those that went to a black college. It wasn't Hillman. I made a big mistake. It only lasted a couple months, but
Yeah. Hey, you went there. You went
I
there.
know,
tried. I tried.
I still got my
I got my name
CCRI
on the
ID.
application, and that was as far as we got. You know, you did it.
For real. People wear clothes of the colleges that they never been to.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
She,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
a fashion.
she do with a Harvard
It's a fashion.
sweatshirt,
You
like
feel smart.
you know you ain't
For
gonna know.
real. Man, you ain't even got your GED. Stop playing.
You never
Shut
see
down a
nobody
lot
with
of
GED
people.
sweatshirt though.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. People keep that on the low. Unless they're trying to go to a job interview.
Right.
That's
Like,
about it.
They got
They don't keep
GED
it above
underwear
all
though.
that.
We wear that, but not sweatshirt.
Shoot,
So
man.
who's your favorite female comedian?
My favorite female comedian?
She had to go there.
I like Tiffany Haddish. I gave her a chance. I know a lot of people were like on her, but honestly, like I check for her movies. Like when I'm
Yeah.
on thing,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, did I see that? I know she be acting stupid, but she's kind of funny.
Yeah.
She's kind of funny. I like Samoa. That's her name, right? Simone, whatever.
Simone?
Simone.
Yeah.
I thought it was Samoa.
Simone.
Oh, no, that's her
Oh,
girl. That's her
like
girl.
Simone. Maybe
That's her
Simone.
girl,
Right,
man.
no.
So, she,
Samoa,
of course,
yeah,
you gonna
yeah,
check you on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Chandelier.
I can appreciate a little bit of everybody. I can sit through a lot of comics for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just saying, yo, let me take you on this journey. Either you gonna go or not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go. And sometimes, you know.
Yeah, sometimes the journey's not as pleasant.
Yeah, it's like,
I get
yeah.
Catch an Uber back real quick.
Yeah,
But I'll give you a chance, man. It's, just, you know, it's all a different perspective on the same stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like different once you're in comedy because then you kind of like have a more of an appreciation for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're like them on the other end. You know what I'm saying? So you want somebody to give you a chance and just listen to you
Yeah.
because you're really just telling your story.
So you pay that respect to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like once you get into it, then you see the greats and you're like, damn, I'm doing this, but he's doing it like 10 times better and everything. Like you just see like the levels of how to get there and everything, and you just kind of just really appreciate it because it's not easy at all.
Yeah.
But it's very rewarding.
Because I look back and I see a lot of the like our old, the ones, the greats that we look back at Def Jam and everything like that, and you see like how they are now. Now it's like crazy. They smooth through it, but back in Def Jam days, they was like rushing in like it was just all coming so
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
oh snap, they learned. like
Exactly.
they learned how to control us, and
know
now
what's
they got us.
That's what I like, though.
I know. Oh, I'm
Like,
learning.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
I like Def Jam. I was saying to somebody, I was like, yo, I noticed how Def Jam would bring, like, every comic was different. You had the goofy guy, the funny girl, the good-looking girl, the not so good-looking.
Yeah.
It just seemed like to me at that time, I appreciated everybody. Like, I never not watched the show and didn't, like, die laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they was so, like now, right? My theory is once you get to a certain level, like Chappelle, right? Now you don't even have to be funny. I'm not saying it's not funny. You don't have to be. You can just come out, sit down, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, right? They have a different cadence because we trust you. So we're gonna follow you for however long, and then you wrap it up with a funny joke that we didn't see coming, and it's brilliant, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But when you're young, you just come out and you just want to just keep swinging and hit them. You know what I'm saying?
You're itching to be funny.
But if you look at the most memories I have in comedy, it's really the Def Jam in that style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see stuff now, but I forget. But that stuff, that really made me fall in love with it, just the way they were. That was real
Hey,
raw.
folks.
Yeah.
People like there was people like me and you just coming out doing their
Exactly.
thing.
Out the gate
Exactly.
fresh.
Yeah, so I
I
appreciate
too.
it, man.
For real.
For me, it was the host.
For me, it was the crowd.
Yeah.
The
Crowd be crazy, though.
Oh, it was the crowd. You wanted a comedian to say something bad or something messed up just to see the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Martin Lawrence is one of the best hosts.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like one of the top 5 hosts.
Yeah, he did
Top
really
5
good on
hosts.
there. He
Like,
made his imprint.
I had to
there.
go. I had to say top one, right? Yeah, he was.
Top, yeah.
Fine,
Just
the
in
host,
case
yeah.
anybody got anybody
No
else. you
wiggle
know?
room.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Better than DL Hughley on Comic View.
Oh yeah, way better.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
just 'cause
even
Martin's energy.
Gary Owens was better on Comic View than DL.
No,
That's
wait,
my
whoa.
opinion.
Whoa, now.
He knew how to carry us.
That's
He
my
knew
nigga
how to
right
bring
there.
us in. I love DL, but
Yeah.
yeah, like he knew how to, smooth us. Like Gary Owens knew how to control a Comic View at all places. Like that really,
Well,
I
it
had to
started
look
with
back
his
at.
wife.
Yeah,
You know,
I had to look
you
back
know.
at it. And I was like, he really did do that. And Monique was real good there too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot all about her. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
right.
was there too.
Now
That was-
people
she was a
people
good
kind of
host.
forget about Comic View a little bit.
Oh, Comic View. I
It was
stayed
so
up
long
late for
ago,
Comic
yeah.
View.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
when I
but
knew I
we
wanted
remember
to do
Def
something.
Jam though.
Def Jam would kill
It's
that.
different.
Like, it
It's
meant
different.
everything to go home. Like sometimes we wouldn't even go out. We would just go to the to my boy's crib and just to watch that on a Friday night. Was that Thursday night? Friday night Def Jam. Nah, it was Friday night Def Jam. Yeah.
What gravitated you towards comedy?
I guess just like a lot of us, it was just something that we kind of had in us, right? I mean, I felt like I had it in me.
Was
like
it trauma though?
No.
Was it pain? It wasn't pain.
Nah, man, that's
So it's not like the rest of us.
See, that's the thing. It's funny you say that because a lot of people say that, right? They say, "Oh yeah, you know, comedy, you know, is built in pain," and I was like, "Yo, man,
I had
there's
a good
pain.
life.
We all have pain in our lives.
no,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
I'll
No,
never
no,
look
no.
at somebody and be like, "Ah, you didn't have it rough." That's real stupid. I'm too smart to say
that's
that.
facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
Doesn't matter who you are, what you got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna throw in your face what I went through. You know what I'm saying? But my comedy don't come from pain. Life is good, man. I mean, life. This is the same life we all dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't focus on the negative. My comedy is just for I come out, man. I'm always trying to find the fun in it. That's why I don't go up there and tell you my problems.
I know. I just noticed
I
that
don't
you
do that.
really don't.
I
You
don't-
go in and out with your kids a little bit. You'll dibble and dab with them.
Yeah,
But it's always not.
I don't. That's not the kind of comic guy I
I
am.
need to
She
get
thought
a
she
doctor.
could like connect. She's like, damn.
Nah, we
She's
ain't.
all disappointed.
That ain't the kind of comic I am. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. It's
Um,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I find fun in the comedy, man. And it's, you know, someone was telling me the other day, they was like, yo, you know what I like about your comedies? Like, you find a way, like, you say stuff that people should be mad at you for saying, but they laugh. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because, and that's, you know, that's kind of my style. Like, you know, I try to go there, but sometimes you don't even really know that I'm leaving you with something. You know what I'm saying?
A gem.
You know,
Doop, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Yeah.
I like
So,
about Dale though is like he's smooth.
Real smooth with it.
He's smooth. Like he like a criminal though with the joke though.
I
He's
was
like real smooth with it though. Like,
when I first found out, when we was upstairs of that nightclub, when we was doing LOL Saturdays, and you went, and I was like, oh, he just snuck up on stage. I didn't even know he was a comedian. Like, okay, all right, this is happening. And then you hit us with all of them. I was like, oh, okay, he's something to look forward to. Okay.
well,
how
you're
it is.
usually
And I
quiet before
look forward
shows.
to working
Always.
with you. all the time.
That's there's a reason for that. When I first did a show not in front of family and friends, like a real show, I was a nervous wreck. Like my nerves were like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I wanted to do well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, I got to get to a point where I don't feel like this all the time. And so, you know, everybody has their routine. You know, some
Yeah.
people put music in their ears. Some
We
people
just
smoke,
smoke.
some people smoke, whatever. My routine is just to be cool and calm. And that's just how I am now. I just, you know what I'm saying? I had to work to
But
that.
you're a cool person. You're already like that in life. So how do
But
you
that's how
get
I
more-
wanted to be.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be all not thrown out of my
Yeah,
zone. You know
I
what I'm
don't even
saying?
think
Off
I
your
ever seen you
square.
rush.
Yeah.
Now watch when he was younger.
But
he
when I
had,
get on
like,
stage, it's different.
two guns in his back pocket.
He got a record and shit. Nah, that would be crazy.
But that's what
That'd
you
be
want,
crazy.
right? You want to be able to bring yourself to the stage,
Yeah.
you know, as much as possible.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
a lot more animated. I do well, I think, better on stage than I do, because I'm an introvert. Like right now, we're kicking it, but it's a small crowd. Like we're talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In big crowds, I'll just sit in the corner and just be quiet, because I'm not the type to be like, hey everybody, look at me, everybody over here. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work. That makes me tired.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a lot of energy.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
there's a lot
Like I can do it in spurts. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, whew, I gotta just take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
Conserve
Like,
it.
Like
Yeah.
these in the
Yeah,
club
I'll go
real
order-
quick, you know.
Speaking of large crowd, what is the largest crowd you ever rocked out in front of?
A couple, which was a blessing. I appreciate it. I did the Odeon. We had about 400 something
Damn.
up in our thing, and then we Marvin and I and a couple others, we did what's the violin player?
I have no
Hip hop
knowledge.
violin player.
He
You
was
know?
Oh,
downtown,
overnight?
What'd you say?
That Twister song overnight, that chick.
No,
Everybody was
it's
trying to
a
get-
dude. Though.
Oh, was
it-
it dude?
his-
Oh,
I
okay.
forget his
Brothers?
name. I forget his name. It'll come to me as we're talking.
Okay.
But he did something in Connecticut, and we had a nice sized crowd there, and that was dope show, man. Woo. Yeah. So those two shows, I had a couple tastes of that, and then you know, I had a few shows where you got 250, 300, you know what I'm saying, here and there, you know what I mean. But those were the biggest, and just trying to work to get back to that. I mean, I did well in those, and I felt like, yo, I belong here
There.
doing that. Like I felt, you know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
what
Yeah,
that
felt
energy
good.
feel like, cause I know like in a small room, and I feel that energy. I know that energy is just there.
Let me
400,
tell you,
500. Oh Lord,
Cause I didn't,
1,000. Oh,
cause I didn't do too good when it was like, I did a Benny Siegel concert,
Oh, I remember that.
but it was a concert. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
did
close
just to
thing.
see someone tell jokes. It seemed like it was like too much going on in the background.
Yeah.
How did you keep everybody's attention, or was they just there just to see jokes, or was there anything else
in that,
going on?
in that crowd.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Like you said, I'm kind of calm, but you know, on stage, my energy goes up. You know what I'm saying? So I realize, from my perspective, how I look at comedy, I say it's all energy work. That's what I'm doing. It's energy. And the reason why I get away with certain things is because people feel my energy, right? They know. I always say, like a twinkle and a smirk. You know what I'm saying? People know that you're joking. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can take them anywhere. When you first see me, you see this.
yeah.
You're already my shirt says live every minute, love every moment, laugh every day. I always wear that.
Yeah.
As soon as you see that, you already know I'm coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
It's
I
disarming.
got you before you even,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Even with the mask on and
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? I got you
know?
before you even know it. You don't even know why. But
Yeah.
that's everything is purposeful. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the energy, so the energy is high. Let me tell you about the show in Connecticut, right? I did 5 or 6 minutes on this show. And it was a great show, great crowd. We was in Connecticut, New York, dudes in the house, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of energy. This crowd, and it was 6 minutes, so it was just boom, 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 boom. At the end of the set, I had one more joke. I was like, yo, I'm about to get up out of here. Yo, they gave me such a big, like, cheer that I couldn't even tell my last joke. 'Cause
Yeah.
they thought I was done.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
dope.
No.
That's
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? Yeah, but it was I couldn't like
Yeah.
now tell a joke after we already reached
Nah,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Send me your
I
thanks.
was like, oh man,
Word.
yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna get out of here, but I was gonna say, but before I do,
Yeah.
it was like so that energy. That was the first time they cheered me off the stage. That
Yeah.
energy was
Wow.
so
That's dope.
Oh, I know
That's
you
dope.
was
so
feeling that in the
powerful.
back, in the green room, like, oh.
I just wanted to tell my closer, but you know what I'm saying. As
Yeah.
far as the set, yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, you did
and
your
it was short
job.
and sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was it. It's you could feel it, but you felt similar when you were in these smaller shows where the house is packed. You know what I'm saying? You can have 3 people if it's a small enough room
Thank you.
and have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Walmart Park taught me that. You
Word.
know,
Word. All
real,
students
yeah.
from that place.
you the last person. Everybody's leaving. No, wait, hold on. I still gotta go, guys.
Word,
I used to
word.
perform for the 2 people. They be laughing. I'm like, I love
For
y'all.
real.
And
I'm gonna do
sometimes
this for the rest of my life.
those are the best shows.
Oh yes.
Because it's
Oh, yes.
really, I mean, that's what it is. You're just trying to make people laugh. You're trying to connect. So you know, it's all good. But yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
man.
up.
That's a dope feeling. Oops, my bad.
That you want to get back to, yeah. That's the thing. You want to get back to it.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it's hard to do it on Zoom. Have you did like a Zoom? Oh well, we did a conversation with John, but have you did
Yes.
like a Zoom comedy show yet?
I have done a Zoom comedy show, and there's a couple of kinds. Now you know LOL
Well,
Saturdays. what we
LOL
do.
Saturday, but we still got an audience there a little bit.
Yeah, we have a little audience there.
But
and
you
we
in a
play-
car and that phone or your
Yes.
laptop.
I did that a couple of times. I don't really like it that much. I don't hate it. I'll do it like if
Yeah.
someone asks, because it's just comics just have an opportunity to run through their stuff.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not stand-up comedy, so
Yeah.
to speak. You
Yeah.
know, there's a big difference, and I would never see that as a replacement. You know, I like comedy. I mean, I think being creative and doing different things is great, but just the classic, you know, with a mic in front of an audience. Because for me, a big part is connecting with the audience,
Yeah.
and that's why I do it.
Yeah,
Love that eye
communicating.
connection.
You know what I'm
Love
saying?
it. I love it.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Comedy to like I'm talking to you, but if I'm just doing Zoom, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
That's not what.
You
That's
do
not
that in
why.
the shower.
That's exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Or
called practice.
in my head.
rehearsing,
In my
yeah.
head. You know how much I can do in my head? That,
Yeah.
You know, our head is like. I could fly to the moon right now in my mind.
Exactly.
You ever,
So-
find yourself
so-
doing,
Universe.
you ever find yourself doing a set in your head and someone will see you doing it and thinking that you talking to them?
Yeah, my wife and kids all
Yeah.
the time.
I thought it was just
actually
me. I
have-
feel better now.
I did a set for my kids. Because
Yeah.
it was like I need an
That's
audience.
dope.
I need an audience. Y'all sit right there. No, it's not dope because I hurt their feelings. Because you know I got that whole fuck them kids. You know, they're like, you talking about me? So the whole
Wait,
time
man.
I'm thrown off because I see their facial expressions and I'm like, you know what? This
Just throwing your
is
whole
why I
Bible.
say it. F them kids, like I don't even need y'all no more. I'm going to the car.
You can't practice jokes about the kids on the kids.
I wasn't thinking, you know, I need energy. No,
I'm
wrong
done.
energy. Wrong energy.
That's hilarious.
I got this joke about you. Let me see how it feels.
They wasn't even prepared. They was like, oh, mommy's doing good. Wait, she's talking about you, Jays. And then I talked about all three. They was like, oh, damn.
No, that's
She
for
really
real.
don't like us.
That is crazy.
That's
you,
funny.
You got
That's
the young kids, so you definitely got those stories.
Hey, Dale, I was going back to the debate.
Yeah.
You think Joe Biden did not enough, or you think he didn't, or do you think he did just enough?
You know what Joe Biden did? We all did this. I remember being in school, like, you know how kids, like, they always try to crack, you know what I'm saying? You know how back in the day you had the nice shoes, whatever, they came at you. And so you go home and you come up with a nice crack, and you got this crack in your back pocket. This is your bomb. You're like, you go into school, you're like, I can't wait to, whoever says anything to me, I'm going to hit him with this crack. You know what I'm saying? That's what Joe Biden did. Joe Biden was like, you know what? I don't care what happens. I'm calling him stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Tell him to shut up. I'm telling him to shut up.
Hey,
Right?
man.
I'm going to call him a clown.
Exactly. Trump could have been like, hey, how you doing, Joe Biden? Shut up, clown. He was just waiting to get that. After that, he was like, I'm done. I'm good. I'm going to sleep. I got
You
Earl.
seen them breathe easier. Like,
I finally did it.
He was praying that Jesus would not punch Trump right in his shit, man. It looked like he was ready to punch
See
him
that,
right in his
Kamala?
oh my goodness.
I can get down too.
shit. Yeah, man.
Oh my! I
He's
never
funny.
thought in a million years, like seeing us, like how I was brought up, like seeing it so ridiculous, like for our personal debate, like it's
Right.
really that ridiculous. It looked like Love and Hip Hop,
Yo, for
splashed with a little, you know, catfish because it looked like they catfishing us all.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah,
Like, they're
yeah.
just saying, yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I
No.
never thought in my life I would see a standing president not denounce white supremacy or a white supremacy group. He told them to stand by and be ready.
Proud Boys. This
The
is
Proud
the thing,
Boys. I
man.
didn't even know such thing existed, but I'm not surprised.
See, but Trump is letting you know that I think he's a strategic mother
No,
hugger.
he is.
Because he's like, oh, yeah, I'm with you, but yeah, this is the name of it. If you notice, we ain't never noticed these many KK, like all these racist groups come out besides when Trump. I'm like,
You gotta worry about
Trump is
Proud
really
Boys?
exposing
Right.
y'all. Y'all know that he's not going to be here forever, and y'all are just outed.
Well, Trump and Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. Trump and Facebook, definitely.
Oh.
Social media, definitely. That was the app to let you know who's racist.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
you
like,
know.
whoa.
They got a lot of groups out there. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and then
Man.
they just popping out. I'm
Proud
like,
Boys?
Nah, that's facts.
y'all are outed for the rest of this,
For real.
you know, your lives, you know, unless you want to rename yourselves.
Because it had been my theory, like, because I was listening to, last week's news when he was saying he won't give up the office peacefully.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh, he's
I didn't
not.
like
He's about
that.
to
I didn't like that.
So when I hear this, that only means, like I've been saying the past couple of podcasts, when if he wins, practice your Second Amendment right. Because if he loses and he feel like it's been a fix, he's gonna need an army. And that army is all them shit kicking pieces of shit in the bush in Illinois and Georgia, Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Smithfield.
Yeah. Come on, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out the woodworks and you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that shit. Word up.
Yo,
East
because I
Remember they
never
was burning Nike?
understood this.
God damn, we ain't gotta go that far, brother, right?
Yes, no, I never
Right.
understood it. So once we voted for the president, like even as a kid, I'm like, wait a minute. So he's still the president for the next couple of months. He can still mess up America, guys. He's acting as president.
Oh, yeah,
So this
yeah.
is what's going to happen. That is
Oh, yeah.
going to happen. Like he still got a couple more days.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is
Let me not be president.
He's
Right.
America, let me not be president.
That's like firing somebody or laying them off and be like, you can still work for a couple months.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
You know what, let me delete
we
a
are
couple
going to
accounts.
fire you.
Donald Trump is the new Lord.
Who is really gonna act right? We are going
Right?
down, America. You just better keep that man.
When you get fired, you can't even log into your computer once they.
Thank
once
you.
they
No,
do
for
that,
But you
real.
can be the president. He still got the
Nah,
button
he ain't
code. He got the code to the button.
I'm
He
telling
pressed
you.
it before.
I'm
Like,
telling
Did he
you.
press it before?
Like, he was this close. He was this close. He was like, "Look, Iran, I'll do it.
No,
I'll do
See?
it.
See?
Japan,
See?
I'll do it. I'll do it."
Oh, dude. Nah, but I'm telling you, he's gonna remix P Diddy's "Bad Boys for Life" is MAGA for life. He ain't going nowhere.
I know that's right.
He was saying he's saying 8 more years. What do you think? 8 more years? 8 more years?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
That's what he was saying to his crowd.
He's
Yo.
the only president I know. I'll take I'll take 4 years of Bush, the first Bush, and everybody hated him. I'd take him over Trump. Any
I
day,
know.
man.
I just
Damn.
look at my son every day. I'm like, you know, you can be a male president. You understand that? You can be
Nah, that's
president
facts.
Okay, so
right now.
We
That's
gotta
a
groom this
fact.
kid. We gotta groom this kid.
Yo, like the way it's ran, I used to think that was so far fetched, and now I'm just like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. He's a reality star, guys. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Anybody like?
I got
This
to
is a reality show
I got
right now.
I got a serious
Now life
question.
is kind of ran like a reality show.
What is the
America.
first thing?
It's crazy.
What is the first thing that goes through your mind when you hear someone tell you all lives matter? What goes through your head when you hear that?
Well, the interesting thing is, we're so stupid we don't realize that all of these statements are actually true.
Right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that is a fact.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
That is a fact.
So when I hear it, I'm like, you're right. They do matter. You know, I think people are so, I guess, racist that they can't even see. Like someone posted the other day and said, I had posted something, and they said, oh yeah, but what about the piece of crap black guy that shot the little white kid on the bicycle? No outrage for that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. He was the neighbor. Did they let him go?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get any response, but I'm like, why are we?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
That dude, I'm sure, went to jail. That's what we want. See, for some reason, we talk about law and order and police. I don't know where. Maybe you guys tell me different, but I never heard black people say they don't want criminals arrested.
Thank
I
you.
know.
I've never
No.
seen black people say that they enjoy people selling drugs on their porch.
Well, only
No.
the good ones.
Only,
know,
you know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard that. You know,
Yeah.
they act like.
He's like, I'm gonna stay out of this.
We'll take it, but go on and do that over there.
Yeah.
Go on down the street and do that stuff over there.
Hey, you can come in my porches, give me a cut.
Yeah, you got right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like we all, kind of want, we want law and order. We want to be safe, but there's just one point, and I think people miss the point. The point is, we got to stop. People need to be held accountable for their actions. But instead of just holding on to that single point and just running with that, we got to go down all these threads. But they missed the one point. That's all we're saying. Yo, this dude shouldn't have been killed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
really had to tell somebody just like this. Like, if you see a homeless person and they say, I'm hungry, and you go, everybody's hungry.
That is kind of like all lives matter.
Yeah,
it really
like,
is.
yeah, but I'm hungry. Yeah, everybody's hungry.
It's like that's selfish.
But wait a minute, I'm homeless. Like, I have nothing to cook the food with. Nothing to build with.
I've been
That's messed up.
And it was
yo.
like, yeah, don't do that.
I've been messed with by the police so much in my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And after seeing like I was discussing like my grandpa, and he's someone he came up, he's seen Jim Crow South, Civil Rights March, you know what I mean, New York City in the 70s, and if someone from there is telling me it is almost or just as bad as it was then, it's bad, man. And for me to come from that, and like in my opinion, right, the only place all lives truly matter is right out there on the West Coast in one of them wildfires. You know, everybody's in there getting burnt.
Yo.
Everybody, in there together. But the moment you step your other foot
Not
out
even,
the fire,
not even because
go get them niggas.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
once you walk into Compton.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's the I love how they do this. I never learned how the wildfires was actually put out by people. It's not always the fire department. It's actually people that's incarcerated, and for the longest time, they were the frontliners. Like they would go out there and be the frontline men in these wildfires. But now they still are the frontliners. But after they get out, they can actually go to school and they can actually be a firefighter. Like before, they never could. They just actually passed this law just now, like this year, last month.
California?
help, that's why.
California did that?
Yeah.
All right, we got to
Yeah,
Shout out to Cali.
No, for real.
Word.
That's a smart
Give our
step.
convicts a
Smart
job.
step.
That's right.
Yo, man.
They got child support to pay.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, man. A lot of
Yes,
stuff
but
needs to be
it's just
fixed.
like
You need to destroy and rebuild.
we just gotta point them out. Hey, this is broken. No, I'm acting like it's okay, but it is really broken because I love us black people as a whole. We act like it's all right. It's okay. It's good. I got it. I'll make a way. No, it's broken. It's broke. I'm tired of going to see people in jail. It's broken.
I think we get so sick of I really feel like it's a distraction. Like my kids shouldn't really have to be worrying about this.
No.
We should be worrying about We should be worrying about growing. Doing things that our community hasn't been able to do yet.
Yeah,
But
achieve.
instead,
You
yeah,
said it right.
we're still
Growing our own
focusing
foods.
on this old stuff. That was not even our fight. You know what I'm saying? That was generations ago fight. We still fighting that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It's like we
Come
took a
on.
break. We took a leap year. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, wait a minute. I gotta march.
Right.
I'm looking at my kids like, fuck you kids. I gotta march for you.
You can have a future.
Like,
Mommy will be back. Where you going, Mommy?
Yeah,
I gotta go
march.
march real quick.
I say it to
right.
my kids too, just like that. March. When grandma did it for me, I guess I gotta do it for you.
Right?
Shame.
Hopefully you don't have to do it.
No.
No, they'll have their grandkids. will
I'm
have
actually
to do
scared
it
to
at
take
this
my
rate.
kids to the marches.
Yeah, it kind of just renews itself, right?
I won't go.
Like
Yeah.
racism.
I haven't gone to
Kinda
the march.
renews
See,
yourself in a way.
I'll go. I'll do it all by myself.
Racism.
I'm not scared to go by myself,
Star Wars,
but
man.
to
It
bring
comes
my
like every
kids, oh no,
generation
I'm
with
not
new
gonna protect you. I
characters.
seen Bird Box.
Like-
I'm no good. I am no good. I cannot. I was like, I am a mother of 3. I don't think I could protect these motherfuckers.
Nah, women,
Keep
you
them
guys.
in the house.
When it comes to your kids, you guys are beast mode.
Oh yes.
Word.
Oh yes. Oh just
Word.
yeah.
That's a fact.
I support the march, but I feel like that wild stuff, that's for the young kids. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't be out there, man.
No, that's a fact.
Because I feel like, yo, if something happened to me, who's gonna take care of these 3 kids?
Exactly.
These two-
exactly.
These 2 boys.
That's
That's what I keep thinking. I'm like, damn, that's. You
I
know,
was about to
that's
say
the
you about to
goal.
get popped. Your wife is listening. You said
Freudian
3
slip.
kids, and she's He's sitting up 2 kids. 2 kids. I got 2. Correct that.
That's a shame. I know.
All right, brother Jam.
Yo.
We're wrapping up real quick.
All right.
But before we go, I gotta ask you. You got anything that you got coming up?
that you like to advertise. Yeah.
October 3rd.
October 3rd?
I mean, not October 3rd. October 10th.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something else going on up in
That's
this
me.
city.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple things, man. 2 things in October I could say. October 10th, LOL Saturdays.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo, woo.
That's a great Zoom show. We have a small audience. We stick to the minimums or the limits to be safe with the COVID and all of that.
Who's the headliner for that show?
Latasha Hughes.
We gave her a shout out on the
Yep.
podcast.
Shout out to Latasha. She's gonna do her thing. But we got a really good lineup too. A lot of comics that haven't been there before, so it's gonna be all new. So definitely tune in on Zoom. Get the Zoom key from you. Catch the flyer. You'll see one of us on social media. That's October 10th, and then October 8th at Caribbean Delights in Pawtucket. We're gonna be there. That's a show you can actually show up
Yeah.
and have a good time. Zenobia Del Mar is working with the proprietors at Caribbean Delights to have some drink specials and rum punches and all that kind of good stuff. And a lot of heavy hitters on that show.
Definitely going.
Speaking
So-
of that, I did a drive-by on your show last week, but it was just a drive-by, the one that you had outside.
Did anybody get hit?
No, I know. I
I
got hit with that cold weather. I said, oh no, it's an outside show. I'll see him next time.
So you drove by when? That
Downtown,
Saturday?
last weekend.
Yes, that was fun. That
Yeah,
was
how
called,
was that?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was cold outside. Oh no.
Mother Nature was not playing.
They Trinity Beer Garden.
Yeah, okay, y'all-
Blue,
yeah, yeah.
Blue Factory Comedy has a show that they were doing outside. They have like a bar in like
It's
a little
nice.
shed. They have all the seats outside. It's a perfect outside
Christmas
spot.
lights.
They're blessed to have that spot. And I was able to do that show last Saturday or Friday or whatever, and it was dope.
Yeah,
It was the outside comedy's different because when they laugh, it goes ha ha ha, and it goes back.
Yeah.
The
And
laughs,
it doesn't
But
stay
it
in.
brings a lot of.
the laughs don't travel to you on the stage, so you got to kind of like hear, and it's different.
Yeah.
But it still was like dope. You know, people would
Yeah.
have to tell you if you did good or not. They was.
I did. I did.
You know,
I did that.
But it was fun. Yep.
Well, shout out to that.
Yeah, they'll be back this weekend too. So yeah, check that. I think they'll be there tomorrow, downtown Kennedy Plaza. They'll be there at 8:00. Go ahead, go support them. Glue Factory,
Okay.
Trinity Beer Garden.
Yep,
It's a great
okay.
time.
What about you, sis? You got anything popping?
October 3rd, I got a show with John Parada. You know,
okay.
the one and only, you know.
Shout out to the coach.
Yes.
Word.
And then I'll be with Dale October 31st for the Halloween show, you know. And we going to get our Boogie Oogie
Tell them
again.
about that. Tell them about that.
Yes, Boogie Oogie Oogie Halloween special. We're going to have, dress up. You got to come in your costumes. Yes. I'm about to smash all y'all. I'm about to do a wig reveal.
I know you will. Actually, I was trying to tell you, like you did your thing with your outfit last time you was at LOL Saturday.
Thank you. I was like, man, I got to put on my business casual because I got to be on my business.
That was nice. I knew you was gonna come with something.
But yes, I can't wait for that. What about you, Jonathan?
Yo, I don't have anything booked up for right now.
Oh yes, yes we do. On Sundays we're gonna keep it a
yeah,
buck.
yeah.
Keep it a buck
You can catch me back on the
podcast.
podcast.
And on Thursdays here.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh. Before we go, anybody want to put on blast?
Oh no, we'll save that for next
Nobody
week.
on blast.
I'm putting these kids on blast, man.
Oh, okay.
How they gonna have to go to school and lose the charger to the goddamn laptop? We don't go nowhere. It is quarantine. How you losing in the house? Putting y'all on blast, man.
Man, that's
Bang bang. Hey, I gotta put my manager Gary on blast this evening. He micromanages everything. He's up my ass like a colonoscopy. Yeah. Just leave it alone. You just be creeping every corner. I see that motherfucker. He's on blast this evening. Bang.
Bye-bye. All right, Dale.
All right.
Well, it's nice
Wait,
having
don't
you.
you gotta go
Thank you
see
for
him?
coming.
I appreciate it.
He's like, I gotta get
Thank
that
you
off
for
my chest.
having me, and good luck with this new venture you guys got here.
Yeah,
you,
And
sir.
thank
congratulations!
you.
You're about to hit this is what, episode 96, right? Or 95?
I think 95, 96. I know you
96?
just said it
Yeah,
today.
9-5.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
I know it's coming up. Y'all said the
So
I
you
be
guys
losing count.
you're gonna be hitting 100 soon. That's a huge milestone, just to be able to be consistent and go through what you've gone through. And
Yes.
now you're stepping it up to another level with this right here, and that'll just grow. So congratulations, and just keep doing it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Appreciate it, OG.
All right. All right, this is Keep It a Buck Radio. I am Mr. F, a.k.a. The Black in the Hat.
It's your boy Jonathan Rollins, the light-skinned Messiah.
And it's your girl, Duchess SS, Southside.
And we out this bitch. Peace.
Hey, Eric.
And it's
Cut me off.
Smoke weed every day.